everyone. My mom requested that we make a music.
Yeah, music. It's music. It's my seashell collection. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm giving it away too fast. Oh, one of those girls. All right. It's sand dollars. This is a collection from all over. Sea glass and other like obscure shells. What's that? A star? Love this one though. That's a leggy. That's one with gams. You have to be a star, baby, to be in my show. You have to be a star, baby. Oh, look at the wheel in the background.
I know.
To be in my show. Boy, you would just think we live on the ocean. You would think we live on a houseboat because of our...
Shh, don't tell them.
We live in a houseboat. Whoa! It goes away.
Mad turbulence, ocean turbulence.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm going to go to sleep. It's so soothing. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite stories about Molly is when she signed on to the Nickelodeon channel for 10, 15, 20, which was for community service.
Oh my God.
And
I cannot believe.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I think Rosie O'Donnell was hosting
I signed
the
up
show.
for 35 hours or something.
35 hours. Molly went for it. I love that about my kid. My kid's just gonna be like, you know what I'm gonna do, right? And I'm gonna just sign up and I'm gonna just go for the the goal, right?
Yeah.
Because they were reaching a goal. You were buying
100,000 hours of community
Your heart
service.
was in the right place. Molly's heart is always in the right place, and
Thanks,
so
Mom.
she signed up for 35 hours of community service, but this was the deal, is that she actually had to go do the community service. So that's no problem. The willingness was there, but it was where do you actually do community service? Because that was one of those things that wasn't really clear. So Molly and I thought, well, we'll drive. We live in a historic town where you go to the downtown area and there's the town hall communities and the police station and the school community buildings and all that stuff. So we thought the only building that was open that day was, of course, naturally the police department was open that day.
I forgot about that.
They're always open because law never sleeps like rust. It just is always just going. So Molly went in to the police department, and I dropped her off, and I thought, I could walk her in, but I'm actually going to have her walk herself in, and she was going to go introduce herself and give herself a name and stand by that name and not have her mama, stand behind her and say, help my kid, because, I could do that, but the hardest thing a mama can do is not do that. Does that make sense? So the thing is that I let my kid walk into the police station, and she went in, and basically, I guess, I wasn't there, I was in the car, I was keeping it running, and she must have said that she was there to do community service.
I said to him, I was like, hi, I want to do community service. And he just looked at me all blankly.
Yeah.
And he was like,
was
is this a court ordered
Yeah.
thing? And I was like, no, I just want to do community service.
But at the time, you didn't even know what that meant, court ordered, because you were young, you were cute.
I was 11.
Yeah, now you know what that means.
No,
But at the
I know.
time, you were kind of what's that? Is that to get lollipops to that? Right. So the saddest thing was actually, it's a mother's pain is to see your kid come out and her head was hanging low and
It was?
you were dragging your knuckles. It was sad, sad thing. And I'm like, what's going on? And you told me they thought you were juvie. They thought you were coming from juvie court and you were there to on a court assigned community service, and that's just wrong. That was not what was happening.
They basically told me to go talk to my PO.
Yeah, Molly had to go talk to a probation officer. That was the deal. And we're that is so messed up and so fucked up. And I seriously though, I I've always had this thing, and there's one rule with Molly. It's like, you just never listen to that first person that you talk to behind a desk. I mean, that was just a rookie that was put at that desk for the day. And, I mean, that could have had an impact on her for the rest of her life. Instead, I made her go sew buttons on elderly people's sweaters at nursing homes and read them the newspaper out loud. Really out loud, you know, they're hard to hear. But, you know, that's what we ended up doing instead for community service.
Totally
My
forgot
daughter
about
met that pledge. My daughter met that pledge is the bottom line. And I'll tell you something. My daughter is a star, baby. Oh, I'm not following the camera. My daughter is that star. That's it. That's
Mom,
it.
Thank you.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna give her the crown. There we go. Very carefully. Look at that. Oh, you're like a merman.
Merman, Dad. Merman.
She's a merman.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.